Hello and welcome everyone. This is Scala here, and we are here with another exciting game of the StarCraft 2. And yes, I promise this is the uh, last time Neoplanet as like for a while at least. So yeah, I know you all get sick of this map probably. Yeah, today you're having a nice matchup between the Zerg and the Terran. That's a classical matchup we all love to watch and to see, and all those different tactics and the possibilities and options. That's the thing we love about this matchup. Yeah, I know you do, and at least I do for sure. So, the map, the opponents here today is the Latvian player playing Red Zerg, JellySmelleh. And on the top right corner, playing the blue Terran, is the player by the name Paggy. It's the game from the ladder. Going a little bit faster. The game from the ladder on the Gold League, just before the recent patch. So no Zerg changes. I'm talking recently. It doesn't really influence that much the matchup between the Zerg and the Terran. So not gonna really see that a lot of things. A little bit laggy today again. Sorry about that. Trying to fix that for tomorrow. If I'm going to have some videos tomorrow, I believe I do, and you are all gonna be able to see that. So let's stop following that overlord over there, and let's see what the players are doing. Seeing that the Paggy is opening really it's a really standard build as well, as you see a lot of Terrans doing it. Well, actually, there are not really a lot of possibilities to open it. Oh, really nice use of SCV there. Just so the opening about the barracks really fast, going for the gas, and after that seeing if it's going for either orbital command center expansion or going for the Reapers or something else. We'll see. Oh, and that's a nice change here. I think the JellySmelleh is going really fast for that gold base in the middle of the map. Is not really seeing it that often. Let's say seeing it really rare. It's dangerous and very greedy, but the thing is there is no Selnaga watchtowers on this map, so opponent can't see if the base is taken. The players need to go in the middle of the map and scout for it. And since there are no overlords flying over, or probably not no direct flying units going over the middle really soon, it's not gonna show up. Apart from that, creep spread of course, and we'll see how it goes and if the Terran players be fast enough to see that coming. So the JellySmelleh is opening with a hatchery first and a pool after. Feeling safe, feeling greedy, trying to risk a little bit, and seeing that Terran is not really pushing up any aggression really fast, just taking 2 gases with the 4 workers and going for the factory. We're straight after the barracks, so no expansion really fast coming from him. Pumping out a couple of marines just to be safe and protecting from early Zergling push. Believe he didn't scout anything. Let's see. From the view, yes, the Paggy have no vision on the map at all. Didn't went for scouting. He have no idea what was the pool timing about the expansions and so on. Meanwhile, the JellySmelleh have a nice vision of the map. Placed on 1-2 overlords around the map, just looking for expansion going up here by the Paggy. Another overlord coming over here, seeing if there's marines run by. Unfortunately, he can't see the top part of the map, but let's see if it changed something or not really. Oh, so the Jelly goes going for another base, another hatchery, so taking 2 gases, macroing up really heavy, just droning up, now making up the queens as well after the pool is finished. Having a lot of drones, going for economical advantage, and the only thing is here, okay, the both players are supply capped, so the only thing here is he's really vulnerable to Hellion attack. For example, if Hellions go behind this base in the center of the map, or any other base, to be honest, there's really nothing to defend it. Almost 6-minute mark, and it's the time where some rarely push can come from Paggy. Scouting up with circling. Nice move by Jelly, just seeing up what's going on, if there's any tanks. Tanks are in fact is going up really soon. The both players were supply capped, so it's a little bit slower for Paggy, but it coming. Uh, no attachments to barracks, so no combat shield, no steam pack, no engineering bay coming up. Mm, Going for 1-1-1 build, and it's a reactor, so double hell, double Medivacs. Uh, and now only pumping out one Hellion after the tank in a siege mode. It's really not standard build, at least I haven't seen it quite often, at least for the recent games. Not really sure what's in mind for the Terran player. For Jelly, it's more or less, it's a little bit clear. He's droning up really heavily, going up for 4 gases, and so the options are plenty of options, to be honest, and going for the Burrow as well, so maybe some Roaches, let's see, or maybe some Baneling Burrow. It would be nice to see that thing coming. Oh, and double drop is on the way from the Paggy, from our blue Terran players. He's choose to go from the top side of the map, so not really a lot of scouting there by the Jelly. At least this overload is going on the right way, and let's see if he can counter it and see those medivacs going on, and what will be the answer for that. I think that Jelly is really closing it for the supply cap and placing down some spines, but not really in the mineral line, more like for the frontal attack. And now he definitely saw those medivacs coming, and let's see what this answer to this be. Seeing the Jelly is also making the Hydra then and infestors. Oh, the tank is now in siege mode. A lot of drones are gonna die, and probably he will not be able to defend this hatchery as well. Let's see what he's gonna do. That pulling drones won't be the answer. Too much bio, Hellions, and the tank plays really nice so that he lost a queen. Oh, let's see, the 8 worker killed already. 10 units. Oh, it's quite a lot. Losing the spines as well. Oh, and Jelly is producing 14 links at once. No link speed at the moment. It'll be quite difficult for him. This base is lost for sure, but he need to remind you all, he have the base in the middle with the gold minerals, and meanwhile Terran is sitting only on one base, trying to produce a lot, 3 extra barracks, engineering bay, and another command center behind this attack. Quite efficient, to say at least. And he's retreating. Not really the wisest choice he can make. I probably believe he can push a little bit even more. The thing is his expansion is just enough to be sure he's ahead. Of course, the 8 drone kill and 19 units it's something, but is it really enough? We're seeing the supply counters for both players are quite equal, and the Jelly is retaking the base quite immediately. Okay, some damage to the spires and some other structural buildings here. Lost a queen, couple of lings, something, but not really that much. Meanwhile, I think the Paggy is going for first upgrades for the bio units, going for more extra tanks, more marines. Still no combat shield. I believe no steam pack as well. I didn't see it coming. Yeah, no steam pack for the Terran players. So turtling up really heavily with those tanks putting down the siege line. At the moment, very vulnerable to Mutalisk play. No missile turrets, not enough anti-air, and with those marines without a stim pack, it will be the disasters if some Mutas came in at this point of the game. It's almost 11-minute mark, and Jelly has made a lot of minerals in the bank and also some gas. But the thing is, we said the infested then coming down, and it's upgrade for the locusts endurance of the locust. I believe, yeah. Let's say yes, enduring locust. It's for the swarm host upgrade, makes locust work a little longer. Yeah, and I think the first swarm host is on the way. Need some units to defend it. Probably he's choosing for the Hydra since there's grooved spine upgrade on the way as well. And yes, I haven't seen the swarm host that much against the Terran players. It's really efficient against Protoss, yeah, for sure. It's no doubt about it. But about against Terran. Oh, and we see the Nidus Swarm Host is a really nice tactic. It's quite a recent tactic, to be honest. Seen it on the VCS Europe, the tournament, and it works really well. And you see, we have a changeling down in the Terran base, so gaining a vision and possible for the Nidus Swarm to put it down, I believe. Swarm Host's already out, and I need to remind you that the Terran needs to have a scan. Well, he have a lot of energy on orbital command center, so I believe in the both will be just enough. The Nidus pops out and put down the Swarm Hosts. Nothing really to defend the Swarm Hosts so far. Haven't seen it. Let's see if there's any units. Okay, there's 6 Hydras, 8 Lynx, 8 Swarm Hosts. There are some units, of course, but is it really enough? Oh, and the Nidus is coming down. Let's see how the Paggy will react to this. I believe he didn't see it. He hadn't seen it coming. He have a vision for sure, I believe, right? Yes, he have a vision. But he just not pulling any troops. And now he's pulling a lot of troops, but the Burrow is coming up and... Oh, and he needs to have a vision now. Positioning could be better, I believe, for both players. Could be better. A lot of troops are gonna die, it's for sure. Taking some tanks, some bio. Finally, some scan is going down, and oh, the wisest choice for the Jelly is to retreat. Definitely the wisest choice. He break down the economy on the first base. All those SCVs were pulled back to the second base. If I'm not mistaken, of course. No mining from the first base. No unit production, at least not a lot of them. And Jelly is going for a lot of Hydras, and that supply count is going in his favor. Also making down some evolution chambers. It's time for the upgrades, since those units are 0-0, and for the Zerg it's really crucial to have it. No attack from the front gate at this point from the Swarm Hosts. I believe it. He should play a little bit offensively and make some... And just need to contage the Terran player to see if he stays at the base. Can't really move out. He's seeing a lot of medivacs from the Paggy, but no drops. And another Nidus Swarm is going up. I believe nice timing, and it will be forced the Terran to go back. You'll see if it will. At the moment, Terran is just moving up forward and skipping the base in the middle of the map. Really bad for him. The Swarm Hosts are out, and they're burrowing, and also this time with Hydras. Oh, and Terran is going for another base here in the bottom, but there is no base for the Zerg player, and now he believes it's only 2 base Zerg. A lot of it. Those Swarm Hosts are just destroying the base, and meanwhile this counter-attack for the Terran player, he didn't choose to not turn back, and now he's in the base with the Stimpak and those Marines with 1-0 upgrade. Couple of tanks in siege mode and not enough Lings and Hydras in the base to defend from it. Jelly needs to retreat, but meanwhile that counter-attack, the first attack from the Jelly in the Paggy base is really devastating. It destroying almost all of production buildings and destroying the economy. Is it really going to be a base exchange against Zerg and in this position? Yeah, the middle base it just... Oh, it's so important for the Jelly. It provides so much economy, and Terran is not really doing anything. Just focusing on his attack and trying to destroy those buildings. And okay, the Jelly is pulling down the drones. I believe he can escape with some. Yes, he does. Those vital buildings are going down, and there's really nothing to stop them, unless he pulls back with those Swarm Hosts and going in the middle base. But he's not really doing it. And oh, what a nice exchange here for the both players. He's seeing that Paggy is running away from the base and from the natural, and those players not really doing it. They're focusing on attacks. And let's please fast forward a bit. See, that game takes a lot longer. I wasn't expecting that. Some spoilers, of course, but let's see how it goes. So the players are quite exchanging the base positions. All the SCVs from the Paggy is now in the bottom left corner of the map. Jelly catches the command center, is really nice thing for him. And the Paggy now discovers the middle map and destroys it, and also with the spawning pool. Ooh, it seems that Paggy is a little bit better position at the moment. He have quite bigger army, but he's supply capped for sure. No supply depot for him. While the JellySmelleh is up for going for up to 2 bases. One is mining already. Oh, I believe the second one is mining as well. He have some Swarmhost put it down, and spouting pool is going down, and ooh, Paggy enters the third. One of the Jelly's base in the top left corner, and only one Hydra here. No pool of throats. It would be nice if he would do that. Unfortunately, he doesn't. So, Paggy's trying to rebuild his bases, having one command center at the moment, working fully. Another one's on the way, not producing those supply depots, which is crucial for the Paggy player, and he have a lot of money in the bank. Same for the Jelly. They both are really rich players, but not having that important basis to produce the units, to produce anything, to be honest. Now Jelly have a spawning pool. Unfortunately, no link speed for him as well, so some link run by here on the Paggy base would be really nice. Now just need to stay calm and focus, regroup. It's this is a really interesting game, to be honest. It's really nice to see those players exchanging and now building up the bases in completely different positions, and it's like they just switched up the positions from the top right to bottom left. And that's a little bit fast forward, seeing it's a little bit probably going to be a little bit slower phases of the game at the moment, since both players are trying to stay in the base, trying to reproduce some units. Jelly is going for the smart choice. He sees that the Terran is going to sit in the base and he needs to put some pressure on, and so the Swarmhost is on the way with those locusts, and but the tanks are doing really good job, and it's really hard to stop them. Oh, bad move of the Medivacs, and going right straight into Hydras and die almost instantly. So at the moment Jelly is working on the 2 bases. Paggy is also on 2 bases. Well, one is working, second one is not really positioned perfectly. So not really working. Trying to reproduce some production buildings, 2 barracks, 1 factory, making up some bio units, and he lost his supply block already, and oh, the first scan is going down. The Hydras are trying to protect the Swarmhost. Hydras are doing, but Swarmhost survives, and it's really nice for the Jelly. Another scan is going down. That means that Paggy is not really using any mules, but of course he's not using them because he have a lot of money and minerals and gas in the bank, which he's not using. So 3 hatcheries for Jelly and 2 command centers for the Paggy. The supply count is absolutely even, and now it's time for the Beautylisks. A very nice choice of the Jelly, since there is really not really a lot of anti-air here in the base of the Paggy. He have an engineering bay. Well, 2 of them, but not enough marines. Couple of missile turrets on the front, just for the seeing that Swarmhosts are not really there. Tanks and something. Oh, the 6 Mutalisks are on the way already. Of course, Jelly had a lot of minerals, a lot of gas. He need to use them, and need to push some pressure on. What I would prefer, the banelings he chooses to use, go for the air and for mineral heavy attacks. The big investment, it takes a lot of time, but it could work out in the bigger game. Let's see a little bit faster again and fast forward. We have 2 spires down. It's like double for double upgrades as well, and producing a lot of Mutalisks, mass mutas. Not really using them at the moment, and this could be a problem. If he allows the Terran to turtle up and produce more units, and he'll be in better position than the Zerg. Jelly have a really nice position at the moment. He needs to use it. Definitely needs to use it. He counters the orbital command center, and Paggy will be going to stay on the one base if he loses this one. But those submarines are running in and putting the stop to those Mutalisk. That Mutalisk attack. What we're missing? We're missing some mines, I believe. He sees the Mutalisk. Some mine placement would be nice, but he chooses to go for the missile turrets in the crucial place of the first base and the second one as well. He has a lot of minerals to spare, and why not? Static defense for the lower league player is really nice because it doesn't require a lot of ABM and multitasking. Just place down those missile turrets and let them do their job. Okay, it's time to pick up those tanks. 1, 2 tank, and third one is going down as well. A big victory here for the Mutalisk and the Swarm Cost to go in and attack that buildings. Also kill those Marines and so on. Oh, this Raven is out. It's a nice thing for the Paggy. Definitely nice thing. Heat Seeker missiles, so need to remember the missile turrets, and of course the detection. Detection is really important here, since the Paggy knows he's countering those Swarmhosts. What will be the answer from the Jelly? We'll see. At the moment he's double supply lead. He have a double supply lead. He's at 112, while the Paggy is at 65. Having the map control, which is really crucial at this point of the game. Well, it's always crucial, but at the moment it's really important for him. The Swarm Host finally goes down, and meanwhile the Mutalisk run by. He runs into missile turrets. There's no need to stop it. We need to attack a move. I believe kill those missile turrets and kill those buildings. Just he have the money, he can afford it. No doubt about it. While the Marines are cruising, all around the map. Not really a lot to stop them, I believe. Just a couple of links here in the base, couple of Bane links. Nothing really at third base, and the first one is also quite empty. Just some Mutalisks hanging out. That's the thing about the Jelly, seeing a lot of unused units around the map. Not using that ability to F3, I believe, which selects all the units. Seeing that's using 1-2 units here and there, that it makes a difference in the long run. Meanwhile, putting on Paggy on one base is a really nice thing. He destroys almost all the buildings here on the first Jelly base. And Paggy is under, again, a supply cap. And he's going for a lot of Marines. He sees the Utilists, but what's the answer to Marines? Since there are no tanks, almost no tanks. Just produce more Banelings, and Banelings do the magical job against them. Also, he will borrow things, so he can go for it as well. And yeah, he has Baneling speed upgrade on the way, almost finished. So it's definitely gonna be a lot of Banelings. So needs to produce links, Banelings. Jelly have a lot of money, go for it. See, we are closing it to the end of the game really fast, and seeing the Jelly is also going for Ultralisks. Oh my god, he have a lot of money. Why not Ultralisks? I believe it's some Banelings links run, so could do a lot of damage to the Terran base, and now Jelly is forced to lose the hatchery. Another base lost. Not really countering at the moment. Gonna lose some overlords as well. Oh, a little bit painful. A lot of scans going down from the Terran player. He sees those two bases up and running. He sees the links, Bane links. Loads all the units in the medevac and going for the bottom right base. Meanwhile, Jelly is producing 8 ultras. Wow, and going to attack. Oh, with some Mutalisks, not really efficiently. Okay, the medevacs just stand there, finally getting unloaded. It's not the best use of the Banelings here to attack the buildings, so while there are a lot of Marines out in the bottom right base of the Jelly. Still taking out those production buildings is a good hit. It's a big hit. It's a big hit for Jelly. It's definitely worth it. Another exchange on the bottom right map. Oh my god, this game has so much action, and now the Ultralisks are on the way. I believe that's the answer Jelly is looking for, and he's going to crush the Terran completely with it. Since there is no anti-ultralisk anything. Just a couple of marines and one raven, which is going probably down with this Mutalisk. And okay, so attack is in, some Mutalisks on the way, the Ultras are now storming in and destroying supplies and going to kill the SCVs, and Paggy is dropping in that supply count rapidly. Marines are stimming the Marauders, they're trying to kill Ultralisks one by one, but is it really enough? I believe not. I believe it's not really worth it, and he can't really do anything at this point. He standed on those units with almost no upgrade, just 1-1 for too long, for way too long. That's the end. That's the end of the Terran player, I believe. Not really much he can do. Of course, Jelly could play a little bit better, use more units. More units around the maps. It's some drones here and there, some Mutalisks around, and some Hydras, and a nice attitude show by the Terran player. And that was nice game here in the Gold League of the ladder StarCraft 2. Thank you guys for watching. Stay tuned, subscribe, like, and feel free to comment the videos and see what you like to see next. See ya.